Go back to Let's Play Hot Wheels Turbo Racing. We're hoping nothing stupid happens on these jumps like that. Okay. The spins in different directions have different names. Interesting. Alright, so we're having a little bit of a... Well, what initially felt like an easy race, now it's feeling like a slightly tougher race. These offensive abilities never help me when I'm actually out ahead. But we're having an easy race that is now a slightly tougher race. Here in the domain of rigor motor. There we go. So as long as I don't slow down and have somebody ram into me, that's a pretty good shortcut to take. I don't know why you would take the left there. Well, the right is pretty much the shortcut, though, as I've found out. But it just feels like it would take more effort to turn hard to the left to actually go through that loop. But that loop is so much slower, no doubt. Strange. Oh, come on. The boost I have earned. Oh, that's not how we do that. The Rigor Motor's place isn't especially impressive. This kind of has a loop. And then some boxes. I don't know what the boxes are for. I guess Rigor Motor does have a nice little, like, hideout. Nice little private space through behind a false wall. Nothing that these guys can't snuff out, though. Of course, do remember that this whole thing is basically one giant game of hide and seek. Rigor Motor has, in fact, proven itself to be one of the better hide and seekers. We're yet to find out who's actually the best hide and seeker in this game yet. It'll probably be whoever we find last. There's probably at least one hidden car we haven't found yet that we'll have to find after you complete this tournament. Unless you unlock more cars in this tournament than I thought. Do you unlock 4 or 3 from the tournament? We'll find out. If we unlock 4, because I'm pretty sure I only have 4 cars left, then it'll actually turn out that I don't know who. I guess Rigor Motor might be the hide and seek champion if that's the case, actually. It's cases like that where it's just better to reset. It doesn't really cost much. Or how it helps to boost on those loops. Your speed does drop a little bit if you don't. Oh man, crushed him. 16 Angels had something happen. Well, those aren't really far behind Metacog, who knows. XT3 did pretty okay as a race game. Well, it's with everyone but... So it's basically the robots, and 16 Angels, and then Otto's Goon. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. We'll see, but that means the robots aren't actually working together, they're all against each other, because none of them are on the same team. So now the pairs are going to show up. So, what's the order right now? I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the order, actually. You know what? I'll actually just write down in Notepad who has how many points. So that's Race Cam with 8 in the first race. That's XT3 with 7. Gearhead with 6. It's a pretty generous scoring system. Getting second last gives you half the number of points as first. It's actually really, really generous. Baycock is 5. And 16 Angels. That is 4 points. Okay, cool. And we'll probably have to figure out who is in what place after we finish the tournament. Or, well, well, yeah, that's how we'll figure out who is on which team. Look at the standings, and then look at who's in what place afterwards. So it'll be a little awkward. We'll find out who is on whose team after the fact, pretty much. But still, it'll be kind of cool to get to do the tag team like that. Let's see what strategies everyone came up with. Whether they want to start with their better racers or start with or end with their stronger racers. Otto, of course, is one who wants to bring home the gold himself in the final race, so Otto is going to be doing his final race himself. We'll find out one day. I promise you. Okay. Difficulty hard. Stunt. I guess we will stunt. test track. I don't remember what this track is very well at all. Find the hidden tracks. I think I've done so. Have I? We'll find out. And we're already on the secret cup. I mean, this is a slow loading track. What's going on? Okay. Here we are. Oh wait, there are already different people here. Wait, I didn't... Oh, was it because I changed my car? So XT3 and 16 Angels, I guess, are going solo. But then we have Vert, Sheila, and... What was it? The guy who was helping out with that earlier. The minion of that. Don't really remember who. I forgot this power up was a thing. Hey, show him, Otto. Yeah, the name's escaping me briefly right now. I want to focus on the race. I like how everything's labeled in these places. It's kind of nice. I do wish this game had more themes though for places. Like this place is pretty much the same thing as Ricker Motors' place. I guess it means you get to save on textures to design and whatnot. Yeah, rotation is pretty fine. Snake style. But still, I would like to see more stuff. Like, maybe have like a beach or something like that. Whoa. Freaking... Okay, so apparently your brake... The brake power-up also changes your... handbrake, which I guess that makes sense. I just didn't really expect that it would. That was an interesting rotation. And it makes it so if you use a handbrake, you just stop. That's actually kind of annoying. I don't want that to happen. I want my handbrake to continue to function. I don't need the boost, so whatever. Just keep going straight. I was doing alright so far, though. I think I saw somebody on that track. Is that XT3? What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, that loop isn't as... doesn't feel as nice as some other loops do. Thank you for this power-up. I still need to use handbrake a little bit, I think, to get around this turn. Oh, well. Just kind of skated along the side of that. Should have remembered that was there. Didn't actually mean to get that brake. I guess the idea is that the brake lets you stop so you don't hit that wall there. But what it really does is it makes you stop dead. Perfect. And the one thing that's a little annoying is the camera doesn't actually turn around until you turbo, if you're going in reverse. I wonder if it's faster on the right, actually. Because you're not in the air as long. I don't know if you really slow down in the air in this game. I wish I remembered that guy's name. The minion of that. It's just escaping me right now. Look at that. Auto actually matches this place quite well. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's an awkward spot. At least with this car. Maybe if you had a car... I don't know if this car has especially good handling or not. Haha! Extra credit. It's actually probably not fast to go through this way at all. So yeah, freaking handbrake. You want to line up this jump. Or just not boost through, I guess. Really, game? Oh. Man, everyone's there. This is going to be a close race if I end up having something like that happen again. Vert? What are you doing? Where do you even come from? How do you get here so quickly? Rotation. What kind of voice clip was that? I don't think I've ever heard that. I don't think this is really a car that's good for aggression, unfortunately, despite Otto's probable wishes. It's a little squishy, it feels like. Feels like it's made of paper. Yeah, I don't know how the camo is like on this car, but this turn is awkward where it's kind of hard to, if at least you're going full speed, which I mean, probably shouldn't be since it's a turn. But if you're going full speed, it's an awkward mix between, yeah, it's way better to go straight here. Not turning quite hard enough to actually just keep going. I hate how that... I hate how that, what's it called? That bar, the horizontal bar. There's some kind of word I want to use for it, but it just escaped me. You know, that thing's there. Ah, whatever. This is one of those... Ah, I figured if I turned there, it almost worked. I would have ended up blocking Vert in the process. Almost worked. Go back, 2-3. You need to be careful how you hit that loop. Yeah, so if you try to turn on your own power at max speed, you don't quite turn hard enough, I think. Maybe you do. Nice with this car. Whereas, if you use your handbrake, you turn way too hard. Basically, I'm not allowed to use my handbrake here. At least for that brief moment. If I manage to pick up the... that little downforce improver. Death warp. I felt kind of cheaty, but like I was gonna hit that thing explode anyway, so that's kind of how you do it. That's what you do in that kind of situation. I felt like I was kind of cheating by warping to the ground, though. Of course, Otto would do such a thing, wouldn't he? Using the resources available to him. Zoom. Huh, it actually does have a lot of you boost there. Otherwise you kind of fall a little bit. Skid pad. Skid. I feel like I'm skidding very hard. Oh. Yeah, I guess you just need to hit it with the right angle of entry. Maybe you can make it then. Slalom. I'm not slaloming very much, but okay. I get the idea, I think. I'd much prefer the downforce to improve my turning rather than... Another thing that improves my turning, or it doesn't really improve my turning at all, just the brake. Road Rocket is the name. There we go. Yeah, something happened to 16 Angels this time. Yeah, something happened with 16 Angels both times. And with Vert, actually. Huh. So who was on whose team, though? So I'll write down these. Write these down. So Road Rocket got 8 points. Oh. I know 16 Angels got 4. XG3 was also in the race again, so XG3 apparently got 4? How'd that work? No, XG3 took someone else's place. Oh dear. Y'all know how these teams turned into, unfortunately, because somebody like switched teams or something. I feared we would actually have different cars for each of these, so we won't have that awkwardness happening. Mad skills. Ha! The EA World Champion. I see. Twin Mill.
Twin Mill.
Of course. Finally, after all this time, Twin Mill finally decides that we've proved our worthiness of Twin Mill being here. Oh!
Twin Mill 2.
There are 2 Twin Mills in this game. I was wondering. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, how many tracks are there? Okay. Are there new characters you unlock in them too? We'll see. Twin Mill Cup. Excuse me. What? Huh? Twin Mill is organizing its own. Okay, I thought we were done with the game after this. Okay. Well, there's some more stuff to do apparently. I guess that Twin Mill Cup spans those other places. Okay. I don't know how long Twin Mill Cup's gonna be. It might just be those 2 tracks we unlocked. Maybe? Who knows? That's gonna be it for this episode. But, okay, there's more stuff to do than I thought there was gonna be. So we'll race through those new tracks. We'll probably play as some new cars we want to play as. Namely, Rigger Motor and I think someone else. Oh, Solaire, so you can play as Alex. I like how he plays Rigger Motor in Rigger Motor's own place. Twin Mill Cup. Oh, there's only 1 round actually. At Sludgeworks? Why Sludgeworks? Huh, I might have Rigger Motor do Sludgeworks actually. Actually, it might be a deal between Rigger Motor and Twin Mill actually. That's what I'm thinking. we see that Rigor Motor is actually lending out the place for the Twin Mill Cup. Maybe Twin Mill and Rigor Motor are friends in some way. We'll find out. In any case, see you guys next time, where we play as whoever. You can read the descriptions of our new cars too. Right down there.